with Steve Jean with the Hope Center. And Steve, I was wondering if you couldn't give us maybe just a little overview of what the Hope Center is all about.
I'll do my best. You could say a lot of things about the Hope Clinic, but Hope Clinic is here to care for those who find themselves to one degree or another in a crisis, either due to crisis pregnancy or concerns about STD or STI. And so we try to meet those needs. When I think about the Hope Clinic, the thing that I find most interesting, I think that's most helpful for people, is just that this is a really relational atmosphere. It's a place where we love the opportunity to do what we do here, and we really love doing it together. As a team, we try to make every client to feel like they're the most important person in the world while they're here. A lot of times they come in and they're beat up, and we really try to make them feel like they're important. So we have a really great culture here. I think one of the things that makes it such a great culture, which is relatable to people who care about the Hope Clinic, is simply that we're aware, our team is aware of the magnitude of the things that we do, the lives of children hanging the balance, and the well-being of men, women, and their families, moms and dads, their families hanging the balance. And so we're aware of that. I guess that you could say that we're doing eternal things here, and that we're very much aware of that. And in a sense, we know that we're way in over our heads when we do that. But when we do it, we go into it knowing that God's the one who's got it. So we trust him and we ask him just to use us. And in the process, we see God change lives just because of being tools, being able to speak into people's lives.
So how does the Hope Center specifically impact men?
Yeah, it seems that we've impacted the men's lives to the degree that we're prepared to do that. Prior to 2021, we just saw a handful of men, but we really didn't have a plan in place. Since that time, we put together some very specific goals, and we try to equip our advocates, our volunteers here, to speak into those men's lives, those goals. So we now have extensive training to help our advocates do that, and specific goals, like I say, for our clients, and we try to equip each man to meet those goals.
What are some of those goals?
Yeah, we have very simple. I like to do it in threes. Sometimes I expand it to four, but I say that there are three goals. Number one, we just want to help men to be the best fathers they can be. And so we give them a lot of affirmation, just some encouragement to remind them how important they are as a father, and then put the resources in their hands to help them be that. Secondly, we encourage them to be the best leaders for their families they can be. So same way, we just affirm that in them, remind them that they can do that, and put some tools in their hands, some resources in their hands to do that. And then we always say that, man, the secret to that, the key to being the best father you can be, the best man you can be, is simply to have a right relationship with God. So, and one of the best things that we are able to do is just to present the gospel, just to help men understand the importance of their need of Jesus Christ in their life. And so we help them to see that that's an important key. I know when you think about that it's we're talking really for the benefit of men who may be interested in helping us here, that when you think about sharing the gospel, that can be either an awkward or an intimidating kind of conversation to have. And yet what we see is that, like I say, we always realize we're a little bit over our heads. We're out of our league here, but we see God really prepare divine appointments for us, and we're able to speak into men's lives. We see God preparing their hearts, and while we really don't try to talk them into anything, we see God change lives on a regular basis. I mean, we've gone to just seeing a handful of men to now then we see men come to faith in Christ almost every week.
So for men who are interested in volunteering, how do they get involved?
Well, we try to make it just real simple. And and very comfortable for them as well. There's a no obligation process for them to go through that they can at least investigate.
Mhm.
And at any time, if they say, I don't want to do this, we don't make it awkward or uncomfortable. But the first place to go is simply our website, which is HopeClinicPartners.com.
Okay.
And you really have to type that in. It's a hidden website because we don't want any of our clients seeing that. But for volunteers, you go to that. There's a brochure that you'll probably get. And there is even a QR code that will take you very quickly through the process that I'm about to tell you. But
Okay.
if you go to HopeClinicPartners.com, there's a tab there that just says Get Involved at the top. You can click on that. A menu comes down, and there's a place there that says Men's Ministry. We're the last on the list, but you can click on that, and then there'll be a volunteer application.
Perfect.
So that volunteer application is the first step. You fill that out. We'll contact you, set up a time for you to come take a tour, see what we do, see if it's something that's a fit for you. And if it is, then we begin to schedule time for you to begin training, and we walk you through that until you're ready. So it's a great training program we have in place, an easy way for people just to take it step by step and get involved.
Sounds like a great program. Thanks for your time, Steve.
Thank you, Mike.
Artlist.io